shuffle the starting, or is it already shuffled?
I already shuffled those, but I can
Okay. No, that's fine if it's already been done. Let me just flip the videos around.
Oh, this feels
Okay.
bad.
Welcome, Twitch, to Webcam Commander. I've got Trenton playing Jegantha. I'm playing Akiri. Tamsin's playing Anowon Ding Dong. And David's playing Edgar Markov, and he is looking left. Cool. Okay. Go ahead, Trenton. We're ready to go. Let's do this.
Alright, I will draw for turn. I will play a Overgrown Tomb and pass the turn.
I will draw a card. I'm gonna play a Plains, and I'm gonna tap it and play a Giant Killer. It's a 1/2. Pay 1 in a white, and it taps a creature. Pass.
draw for turn. I will play Tomorrow Isle Refuge and gain a life, and then pass the turn.
Oof. Didn't get it. I'm gonna discard Oathsworn Vampire and pass.
What? David, what did you
1
do?
second.
What?
Oh no.
Draw.
What has he done?
I have land in my hand. You'll understand it later.
I will play a Temple Garden and pass.
Alright, I'm gonna untap and draw my card. I'll play a mountain. And I'm gonna pay 2 for a Felwar Stone. And then I'll pay 1 for a Prying Blade. And pass.
Untap. Draw.
Cat.
I'll play a Dimir Guild Gate, and then pass turn.
I will play a mountain, tap it for a Falcon Wrath Gorger, and get a token and then pass.
Untap. Draw.
Oh! Can't even see it. Here we go.
Alright, I will play a Sacred Foundry tap, and I will pass the turn.
Wow,
I just
okay.
noticed my thing doesn't have any. Can't barely see anything.
Oh god, what are you doing? Draw a
Just
card.
making it higher up, that's all.
Your battlefield went earthquake mode there for a second.
And then I just do this. Perfect.
Alright, I'll play a Plains. And I'm gonna pay, let's see, 2 for Sword of the Animus, and I'll pay another 2 to put this Prying Blade on my Giant Killer, so it gets +1/+0. And I'm gonna go to combat. And Tamsin, you have 41 life, so I'll swing at you for 2. And I will get a treasure token.
Rude.
Where are my tokens? And just
Where they always are, on your shelf.
pass turn.
Untap. Draw. Alright, Mr. I'm gonna loudly ship my drawers, even though you always put them up on your shelf.
They're not up there. I'm looking and they're not up there. I had them out the other day, so.
Hey, like, I'll play an island. And pass the turn.
This is why I did it, Trenton.
Oh no.
No, there's nothing. No at all. I'll pay 2 for Corrupted Graphstone. It says choose a color of a card in your graveyard. Add 1 mana of that color to your mana pool. I didn't get a swamp in the beginning. Alright.
Oh.
I will swing. What is your creature currently, John?
It's a 2/2.
2/2. Okay, I'm gonna swing a 1/1 at you,
I'll take 1.
and then I will pass.
Untap. Draw for turn. I will play a Forbidden Orchard. Then I will do green. I will tap this for a blue. You know what, Tamsin? I'm gonna give you a 1/1 colorless spirit. I'm gonna do this for a red. I'll do Animar.
Oh no. That
Thank
actually
you,
kind of
Chad, for
scares
the
me.
spirit.
I forgot that I moved all my tokens into a different box, so I was looking for the
What
wrong
is
box.
Animar protection from again?
White, black.
Fudge.
No captivating vampire over here, buddy.
It's
Okay.
fine.
I'm gonna untap and draw a card. Play that plains, and then I'll sack the treasure token and pay 2 more for my commander. And then everybody's got blockers now, right?
Yes.
That's the sad thing about this deck, because I need to swing through.
I mean, you can swing at me. I'll just kill it.
What equipment do you have on your giant killer?
You just need to attack. You don't need to hit.
Yeah, I just need to attack, but I don't want to lose my dudes.
What equipment do you have on your giant killer?
A prying blade
What does it do again?
gives me a treasure token when it connects.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna pay 2 though and give it Sword of the Animist as well. And then actually I should pay 2 from these, not from leave the white up so I can activate Akiri if I need to. David, you swung at me last turn. I'm gonna send my it's a 3/3
I'll
now.
let you know right now. If you swing at me, I'm gonna take Akiri.
You're gonna take Akiri with what?
I'm gonna make Akiri into a vampire, and then she'll become a vampire and be on my side.
Sorry, how does that work? Mechanically, how are you able to do that?
Mechanically, I will bite Akiri, and then I will make her one of my minions.
Okay, I swing a 3/4 at David.
All right.
All right. Oof. Thank you, John, for taking that higher off me.
Oh, I'm playing online. I take it.
You take 3,
Yes.
and then I get the trigger, so I draw a card, and I also get a treasure token, and I get to search my library for a land card, and put it onto the battlefield tapped. And then I'll pass the turn.
I will draw for turn. I will play a swamp. I will pay 4 for Master Thief and take control of your Sword of the Animist.
Oh, okay.
And then I will pass turn. It's still attached to your
Yeah, I was going to say it's still
It just
technically.
flies out.
Okay. Okay, sure. That's weird.
Wait, why don't you just pass it to the right and give it to her?
Because it's still attached to my dude.
No, but okay, yeah, I get you.
It's just I control it right now. Until Master Thief leaves as long as I control Master Thief.
Wait, does that mean, okay, can he unattach it still? That's weird.
No.
Okay.
I'm gonna pay 4 for Olivia Voldaren. I'm gonna create another vampire.
You sure he can't unattach it with Akiri?
What?
It says you may unattach an equipment from a creature you control.
Yeah.
I wouldn't not then be able to reattach it.
Yeah.
It wouldn't benefit him to unattach it.
Oh, to make it indestructible.
I shall pass.
Oh, well, I guess that makes sense.
Untap. Draw. Play a swamp. And I will pass the turn.
Okay. I will untap. Then I'll draw a card. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Sorry, I have to read this card. It's long.
If a player is still in the game, do this.
Okay. I'm gonna pay 2 for a strionic resonator, and then I will go to combat, and I will swing at.
Wait. I do have a response. Going to combat.
Okay.
I will tap this. Tamsin, get another
Spirit.
Yes.
Hooray!
2, 3, 4. A flash pouncing shore shark onto Animar.
And that is what?
I'm gonna when it mutates, I may return a target creature an opponent controls to its owner's hand. I'm gonna bounce Giant Killer.
Okay. In response, I will activate Giant Killer and tap your Animar.
Can't.
It's
Yeah, I can.
protection from white.
Oh, it does?
Protection
Then-
from white and black.
In response, I will be salty and return that to my hand.
You shouldn't have played Strionic Resonator. Get that out of here.
What are you talking about?
Get that out of here.
It belongs in the deck. Also, I already had one. You want your Sword of the Animist?
Dark says, get that out. Coming at
I like that when I build a new deck and everyone sees that it has synergy, they just dogpile me.
Well, let's be honest. It's not that we see it has energy.
Value.
It's that Strionic
What?
Resonator is scary in any deck. Any deck plays that, you're like, uh-oh.
Yep. Yes.
I mean, I play it in Cthulhu. I know what it does.
Yeah, it's good. Okay.
It does.
I will then just pay 4 and cast Nahiri the Harbinger.
I gotta look up what this does.
That's a new one, right?
It's not new. It's a reprint from Commander 2020.
Oh,
I think
okay.
it's from one of the older Zendikar. Alright, and then I'll pass.
Untap.
Wait, you're not gonna do anything to it?
I guess I could. I mean,
You can
discard a
plus
card
2
and draw a
do
card.
nothing.
I'll just discard a card and draw a card. There's really not anything I actually want to discard right now, so I'm
So
fine.
it says may. No, click it. You do it. You may discard a card. So literally just plus
Yeah,
2
yeah.
and that's it.
Yeah.
That would be really lame if you had to. You have 1 card, you discard, draw another card. It's okay, Tamsin will make us feel like we're discarding anyways.
Yeah, she will.
Yes.
I will play an island. And then I will pay 2 for Invisible Stalker. and pay 2 to equip Invisible Stalker with Sword of the Animist.
Nice.
And I will.
You know, I'm actually surprised that's called human. I don't know what you would call an invisible person. I guess it's still a human. We'll play a land. I will then pay 2 for a jet medallion. I will then go to combat. I'm going to swing a 3/3 at Nahiri, flying. And that'll be my turn.
Untap. Draw. Lands.
Just remember, John. I gave you a chance.
To do what?
Did you just say I'm gonna bite fudging Akiri. She has 1 damage dealt to her and she's now a vampire, and I will put a 1/1 counter on Olivia.
I hate it. John, I'm gonna give you a 1/1 spirit. Cast your pass. Oh, this would be. Oh, cost 1 less.
You gave me a spirit.
Yes, for Forbidden Orchard.
1/1
colorless.
Oh, it's a 1/1 colorless? That's weird. I don't think I have.
Does it have flying?
No, jeez, no.
No. Okay. Just a 1/1 spirit.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm gonna use this to represent it anyways, because I don't have a shitty colorless spirit token.
Wow, man.
Yeah.
Just because it's colorless doesn't mean it's crappy.
Oh, it is. I'm gonna untap
You just dissed all of Kamigawa.
and draw a card. I'm gonna play Gerard Capuchin, and I think I'll pay 2 and put the prying blade on my commander. Yeah, he's good. Okay, so I put that on Akiri, and then I will just swing at I'll swing at Trenton to trigger.
Surprised you're not swinging at me.
I gave you a spirit.
You
You sure you don't want to have your last swing with Akiri on me?
No, David. I'm triggered, and whatever you ask me to do, I'm probably not doing it at this point. I have no idea what you're talking about with the whole, like, I'll turn it into a vampire.
She's a vampire. She's a vampire.
And?
He has an ability to hit one of his creatures'
Olivia
head.
Voldaren is you ping somebody, which bites them, they become a vampire, and then I can gain control of target vampire for as long as I control Olivia.
But David, how can you gain control of a card over the internet? I don't understand how that's going to work for you, buddy.
Oh.
Why are you playing this deck? Is my question.
What do you mean, why are you playing this deck? I have 2 cards in this deck that gain control of.
Okay, whatever. You'll block it. With a what?
It is a 6/5.
Alright. I'm just going to sack the token and pay, so she untaps and everything. And it becomes indestructible.
Unattached. Unattached?
Yeah. And I'll draw my card. I just wanted to draw a card. Alright, Tamsin, go ahead.
If If I see Rogue's Passage, come out, Tamsin.
She already has an hexproof unblockable. Does she really need a rogue?
Oh, I'm gonna plus Nigahiri too.
Take 4 from Whirler Rogue. Speaking of doctors, right?
I'm just waiting for her to start killing us.
Okay, I'm gonna swing Invisible Stalker at John.
Okay.
On attack, I get to go look for a basic land. I'll
Don't
do
worry.
that.
I'll avenge you, John.
It's 2 damage.
Is it
It's not
unblockable?
blockable. It also has hexproof.
It's unblockable. Yeah.
See, it doesn't feel good when you don't have a choice, right, John? When you don't have a choice.
What are we talking about?
The unblockable. Post pattern, like that.
I mean, why are you telling me that? You're the guy that has the go deck.
Got him.
What though? What are you talking about? You can block. You can choose.
Hey,
to
what's the
block.
card next to the die, Tamsin?
This one?
Yeah.
Master's Eve. It's what gave
Oh, okay. It's the enter the battlefield one. Okay. I was just trying to make sure I knew what was going on here.
Okay, I'm gonna pass the turn.
Was that creature a
Gonna
1/1
play
or a 2/2,
Forsaken
Tamsin?
Sanctuary.
What was the power and toughness on the creature?
2/2.
I am then going to gain control of Akiri.
Beautiful.
I'm mad he already had it drew.
I told you. As soon as I said I told you I was gonna do it. I am then going to swing. Wait, you only have 2 flyers, right, Tamsin?
I don't have any. Oh, yeah, I have 2.
Okay, I'm gonna swing 4/4 in the area.
I will block it with a 1/1.
Okay, and I'll pass.
Right, untap. Draw for turn. I will.
See the little mohawk?
Looks good, man. I'm glad you spent some time on that.
Yeah, 30 seconds is pretty hard.
I will. John, you want Akiri back?
Sure,
Trenton,
but I have a plan anyways.
Trenton, if you help him, I'm gonna destroy 3 of your lands.
Trenton, I don't want you to have to make that bargain.
Okay.
That's okay.
Alright,
Let's
I'll
say.
tap that for Bird.
Oh!
I'll use a blue. John, get another spirit.
Cool.
I'll use some of the black for Bird and this. I'll do Lazav.
Oh! Oh man, that with Anowon's gonna be funny.
What is it?
Whenever a creature enters the battlefield of an opponent's graveyard, right?
Yeah, whenever a creature is put into the graveyard.
Oh, Lazav. There's a Lazav in this deck.
He's so fun. I want to make a commander out of him.
And I still have. I want to use the blue and the black. So I still have whites. Great. So I got Naya. Naya.
So how is it that Akiri was made a vampire? Is that
I bid her.
Is that what is that
When you
card?
said oh really? Wait, what?
What is that card?
Olivia Voldaren. So as
Oh,
soon
I
as
have the
Olivia
wrong one.
Voldaren dies.
I was looking at Olivia mobilized for war.
Oh no.
Okay.
So as soon as she dies, you'll get
Oh, this is
you'll
the card where she looks like she has a dong under her dress. Good job.
What?
Don't you mean the 3 legs? It's 3
Yeah,
legs.
she's got a third leg. That's right.
I'll use the white. From
Put
the
it back on the
Oh wait,
board.
no, that's not it. That's not the one I'm thinking of.
3 less. I
Oh wait.
will
Okay, well it's tapped.
Hunt Master like
Oh,
about there.
What does that do?
oh yeah, you're right.
Creature mutates. Other creatures I control get +X until end of turn, where X is the number times this creature is mutated.
So resolve.
But I will. Wait. Oh, I can't do that. It has protection from white.
Oh.
I guess I'll just do it on resolve.
So wait, that shark thing, is that every time you mutate, you return something?
Yep.
Okay. I see you. So, that whole thing is technically 1 permanent now, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Essentially, this card with all this text.
Okay.
I'll just do 1. The creatures are 3 less. So I cast. One. That's black. Now I'll cast Chainer.
Nice. Look for like cast from your graveyard thing, right? Let's see. Why isn't it loading? What is his name?
Chainer, Nightmare Adept.
Chainer.
And I'll cast a Trainer.
Okay. I untap. I draw. Alright, David. Olivia's power is 4, correct?
Yes.
Alright.
You also have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 lands?
I don't know how that's relevant.
Okay. Just making sure.
How is that relevant?
Oh, I was just
Oh, okay,
checking.
whatever. So, yeah, I'm going to cast
yeah, the Fall to Mighty thing.
Chop Down and kill
Why
her.
don't you just do the Nahiri, the neck 2?
I mean, I could, but this is more
Well, that's it.
satisfying. I could.
It'll exile.
Enchantment, tapped artifact, or tapped creature. I mean, I could exile it. That's good, Trenton.
No take back.
Okay, that's fine. Whatever.
Okay, get Akiri back.
Thanks.
She didn't have haste. I want to let you know that. No.
She doesn't need haste. You guys are ridiculous.
I just want to play a non-spiteful commander game.
That's what I'm trying to do.
Hey, I'm trying to play politically. She's an aristocrat. I tried doing aristocratic things. I'm gonna keep this here just for safety. She's a vampire still, though.
Okay, David, what is that other artifact you have?
Okay.
I have Corrupted Grafstone and Jet Medallion. Jet Medallion is black. Spells you cast cost 1 less to cast. And I will destroy your lands if you
How
get
much
rid of that.
does Jet Medallion cost?
2.
No.
I'm destroying your
How many
lands if you get rid of
dollars
that.
does Jet Medallion cost, David?
Oh, that I don't know. It's probably like 10. Let me see.
Oh, it's not a cheap card.
Jet Medallion. Ooh, it went up. Yeah,
It's
well,
exiled. I'm gonna just minus
Alright.
2 Nahiri.
All right.
I just want to
remember
play a
this,
not
John.
spiteful commander game.
John, can you spread your lands out, please?
There, I've organized my lands.
Okay. I'm trying to get rid of all of one color.
Okay. What else do I want to do? I guess I'll move the prying blade onto something. I need to use not all of my white mana to do that. And I'll move it on to Gerard. and I will swing at you, David. He's
I will block with Falcon Wrath
he's a
Gorger.
4/3. What is Falcon Wrath Gorger's?
Wait, 4/3. I will block with a Falcon Wrath Gorger and a Vampire, so that's 3 damage.
I'll give him indestructible.
Okay.
And unattach it, and then I'll draw a card. Pass.
Untap.
You know, the funny thing is, we're all doing this, and then Tamsin's gonna be the one that destroys us all.
It's fine. I haven't drawn into a Sorin, so I don't know why.
Rock toss your banneret.
Oh, Rogues cost 1 less. Hey, I swung at Tamsin. I want to let that be known.
Wait, oh, did any creatures go? What creatures went to the graveyard? I'm totally.
Oh, Falcon Wrath. Oh, Olivia Voldaren.
That's the vampire one?
Yes.
Yeah.
What happens when a vampire bites a vampire?
What do you mean when a vampire bites the vampire?
Alright, it's Olivia. It's
They
Olivia.
become cured.
You
I
literally
don't,
pay 5 and you'll gain Akiri.
David, I don't think you lost anything because it was untapped and it gained indestructible. Was it removed from combat?
No,
Guess
it's not removed from combat.
Okay, so they did die.
No.
Good. Good.
Yes.
Alright, it's not Olivia. That's too complicated to keep track of. But,
Yeah, Falcon Wrath doesn't do anything.
Tamsin, Millis.
I'm gonna swing Invisible Stalker at Trenton just because he has the highest life total.
Fair.
I'm gonna go for land for 4 damage. Not that he can block it, but you know. So I have a question. To cast something for its prowl cost, does that 1 come off of the prowl cost?
Wait, what? Does the 1?
Does the 1 frog tosser banneret come off of the frog?
I think Prowl is an alternate cost.
Yes.
So it would just be that.
Okay. Cool.
I like how I tried clicking Banneret when you were shuffling and it clicked on your library and was like, Command Beacon.
Okay. I will pay 1 in the black for Stink Drinker Bandit.
Oh, what the hell is that? I don't like the word, the name.
Stink Drinker? Yeah, it's gross.
Hey, girl, I'm the stink
Oh,
drinker.
wow. That's a lot. That's scary.
What is it?
Whenever a rogue attacks and isn't blocked, gets +2/+0. Or +2/+1.
And then I'll pass turn.
I hate it because Tamsin's probably who I should be focusing, but I can't
Yeah,
do
you've
it.
chosen me for some reason.
Y'all are hilarious.
I'm just letting y'all do what you're doing.
What do you mean I've chosen you for some reason? I made a deal and I have to keep my word.
You better cast Anowon extern and build somebody, Tamsin.
Who, me? Okay.
I'm gonna swing 1 at you, John.
1
at Nahiri. Sorry, 1 at Nahiri.
I block it with a spirit.
Okay. Then going to pay 3 to cast Howl of the Horde. Whenever you cast your next instant or sorcery spell this turn, copy that spell. You may choose new targets. If I attacked with a creature, I copy it twice. I'll pay 3 for Vindicate. I'll destroy your 2 mountains and your Felwar Stone. And I'll pass.
That mountain back. Don. Untap. Draw. Marsh Flats.
He's mad. He's chewing on his glasses right now.
Angry.
I am
know
too.
I can take this, but do black. I will do green. Assassin's Trophy, John the Spirit.
My spirit token?
Yes.
We
Oh,
can see your hand.
are you getting
For
a?
land.
Oh,
You
you're
get
getting
to
me a
get a-
land. Thank you, Trenton. How accommodating.
All right. need to draw. Is there anything that... Oh yeah, we'll do this. Right. David, I'm gonna give you a spirit.
Kadook.
Cast, get a blue.
Uh,
I'm gonna cast Dreamtail Heron. Onto Lazav. Whenever the creature mutates, I get to draw a card. And then whenever this creature mutates, other creatures get +X to any turn where X is the number of times this creature mutated. So each one gets +2/+2. Let's see. Okay, I just need to... I will... That's not enough. Just need to close. Yeah. Nice draw. All right. I will. Damson, you have. Oh yeah, you got some mono blue creatures, don't you?
Mm-hmm. Get one right here. One right here. And this is colorless, and these two are colorless.
You got flying.
Right here.
How big is it?
It's a 1/1 thopter.
like how Animar feels more like your commander in this.
My commander?
No, Trenton.
Oh.
Ugh. Pouncing Shore Shark at Tamsin.
Oh? What is it?
It is a 9/8.
Oh, is it
Can't be blocked by white or black.
How block is this 1/1 thopter?
Yeah, you got it.
That's gross, Trenton.
You can block, that's why. I need
That's
that
gross.
flyer out of the way. Pass.
Alright, untap. Draw. Alright, David, what's that other artifact you have?
It's corrupted Graphstone.
Focus, Tamsin, please.
It's exile.
What? What did I do?
I'm just playing fair game of commander over here. I'm gonna
I'm
play.
massing the army of rogues.
That's fine. I'm gonna cast SRAM Senior Edificer,
The room is on
and
fire.
yeah, this is fine. Everything's fine. And then I'll cast the Sanctuary Blade and draw a card. And I'll play a mountain for turn. Is that a 1/1 spirit you have there, David?
It is.
I attack you with Akiri.
I shall block it.
Okay. Pass turn.
On your end step, I will pay a blue and flash out Fairy Vandal.
Wait, what the heck is that?
It's a flyer. That's all you need to know.
What does it do? What does it do?
The draw second card, right?
When I draw my second card each turn, put a +1/+1 counter on Fairy Vandal.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
it's a good card.
It's really good when I have Sig out.
Have you edited this deck at all?
To me?
Yeah.
No.
So this is just the precon still? You need to edit this deck, but it's a really good deck right out of the box.
Great.
It's a crazy commander. It's cool. Also,
I'm
finally, rogue travel.
3 for Anowon.
Oh yeah, here it goes.
Let's go. Y'all ready? Let's go.
It better not come at me.
I'm
None of
ready.
your stuff better come at me, Samson.
Hold on. Me.
What do you mean, hold on?
Hold on.
I said none of it comes at me.
Trent, you still have the highest life total.
That doesn't matter. I said, you cast Anowon and you make us mill. But I take...
Actually, she has to hit you to mill, Trent.
Yeah,
I
that's true.
don't care about me. I need you
Oh,
to.
yeah. Okay, never mind. I was thinking it correctly. I'll block, Tamsin. That's actually really scary. I think you could kill me right now, Tamsin.
Do it.
What? Huh? How?
I think you could actually kill me.
Oh, her stuff is...
Everything is +4 because I can't block.
What?
Oh, no, my bad. +3 +2. +3
2
+2.
plus 1.
+2.
Yes,
Oh,
I know, but
you're
also
right.
your commander, so everything's buffed big. But you would get 1 draw out of me, which is the sad part. But still. The only Hail Mary I have right now, since I don't have anything else, is I hope I draw Soren, just for John's sake. And we all know what Soren I'm talking about.
I have nothing to say to you, David. This is what happens when we decide to play like spiteful magic, where I don't know.
Here's the reason I'm saying it. What I did was because I'm not going to be playing until I draw other cards. I had 2 cards in my hand, and then helpful stuff, and now I'm going to be sitting here.
Okay,
You
I'm
try
gonna
to take
swing.
my draw engine, is what you're saying?
I'm gonna swing Invisible Stalker at Trent.
I believe
It's a
it.
2/2.
It's not buffed?
Oh, you're right. It is
Oh,
buffed.
no. Oh, yeah, let's put it down.
Nah. Okay, let me get the attack trigger first, and the rest of these 3 are going to David. Let me get
Okay.
the attack trigger first.
Let me see how much these are. Whirler, so that'd be 4, 5. That's 2 plus 4, so that's 9.
Wait, I do have a response. I'm going to pay 1 to sack this Marsh Flats.
10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
That would be good.
But that's after damage resolves.
No,
Okay.
before.
You know what's funny is I'm gonna edit this later, and I'm gonna be mad when I'm editing it on my own behalf too. I'll be like, "That's right, David was being mean." Like,
I understand what you did, and I hope you understand what I did.
I don't understand what you did.
I said, please don't do it, or I'll do this, and you did it, so I had to keep my word.
Watery Grave comes in on tap. Alright. Before damage.
Okay.
Oh. So
Before damage.
5. It's 5 at Trenton.
Alright, and how much total at David?
15.
Is it 15?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm pay 2.
Oh, here, wait for her to tally it.
Let me tally it, because 4, 5.
Well, I'm be smart. Pay 2. I'm gonna mutate Dirge Bat.
I hate that you just said that.
And Dirge Bat is actually
It's 14 at David.
Okay.
Dirge Bat. I'll mutate him onto Zav. When it mutates, destroy target creature or planeswalker opponent controls. The thing that's giving your unblocked stuff +2.
This one?
Yep. And then
3, 4, 5, 6? Is that what it is now?
this will get the
3,
counter.
4, 5.
I would draw a card since I mutated.
Oh.
That's 5. Alright, so you each bill 5 after damage.
I got 1 creature. 2 creatures.
So I draw 1 off of David.
4. Oh my god, lands. 4 lands.
1 creature.
John,
No, we don't all mill.
We don't all mill
Just
5?
whoever was hit. Yeah.
Triton, did you hit a creature?
Yes, Lord Dracus.
They're not exiled or anything, right? They're just
No, there's
it just counts. Okay.
Any cool creatures, David?
Oh yeah, I forgot. Captivating vampire. Or vindicative vampire. You might as well make it that right now. Whenever another creature you control dies, it deals 1 damage to each opponent and you gain 1 life. Unless it's something else.
No,
I didn't play land for a turn, did I? Did I play land this turn?
Oh wait, it's opponent. I was about to say I was gonna have it come on Lord Dracus.
No, I didn't. This came out from the Sword of the Enemies.
No, I'm looking for stompy creatures.
Fair. I don't know if I have. I mean, Olivia is probably my most stompy because she flies.
I'll pay 4 to bestow Night Howler onto
Oof.
Invisible Stalker.
Oh my gosh.
Time is running out. I'll just...
So is that considered an enchantment?
Yes.
Yes. It's an enchantment creature.
So you can target that, yes.
Night Howler?
Yeah. It's spooky.
So how many creatures are in graveyards? I have 1.
I think I just have
1, 2,
I don't have any.
just 1.
3, 4, 5, 5.
Okay, so 6, and Triton has 1, so 7?
Yep.
Okay. And then I will cast a turn.
Oof. One, 2, 3. I will play Dark Imposter. I can pay 6, exile target creature, put a 1/1 counter on it, on Dark Imposter, and then it has all activated abilities of exiled creature.
What color is that? Black? Okay.
Black, yes.
Alright.
And I will pass.
Alright, untap. Tamsin, got my eye on you. Draw.
It was just 1 road.
I play an island. Will discard this land. I may cast a creature card from my graveyard this turn.
Oh, that's a cool card. This is land you can discard? Or
No, it's
Oh, it's
Chainer.
an ability? Oh, Chainer, okay. Ooh, I need a Chainer for Windgrace. That'd be so good.
Blue and a red. I'm just gonna cast Lord Dracus for the mutate cost.
Night Howler goes down to 6.
I'm on the bottom. Alright, when this creature mutates, return target instant or sorcery. I'm gonna get Assassin's Trophy for Miss Tamsin over there. I'm gonna draw a card. Whenever this creature mutates, other creatures I control get +X, so end of turn, where X is the number of times this creature is mutated. 1, 2, 3, 4. +4. And then...
Oh.
Is that...
No, continue.
Oh, whenever this creature mutates, destroy target creature or planeswalker an opponent controls. Tamsin, the flyer.
So I want to point out for Night Howler, you have to kill it twice, just to let you know.
That's fine, but
wait, no, it's only once. I forgot. It's if the creature that's enchanted dies, it comes back.
Right,
Yeah.
okay,
I did that wrong.
Yep. I played a land. I will tap this for 2 green. Oh, this got another counter. Look at that later. I will mutate, get 2 green, Gem Razor onto Pouncing Shore Shark. I will put it on top, actually.
I think we should be worried about how big that is.
This is literally called Stacks the Deck, but it's not typical Stacks.
STACKS.
Alright, when this creature mutates, destroy target artifact or enchantment. Night Howler. Get that out of here.
Got him.
And then whenever this creature mutates, you may return target creature an opponent controls to their hand. Tamsin, do you still have a spirit?
Yes.
Return that spirit to you. Alright. Going to combat. Gem Razor, formerly known as Pouncing Shoreshark, formerly known as Animar, coming at Tamsin.
How much is it?
Oh, they got a second counter for a Gem Razor. It is a 12, 12. Protection from white, protection from black, with reach and trample.
Did you add the 3 from the mutate?
Oh, wait.
It's just 3.
Yeah,
Oh.
okay. No.
Wait, does it count itself? So 4?
Yeah, every time. So
Okay.
mutate, yes. 16, 16.
Trenton.
You remember that time you played Rogue's Passage and you felt like, yeah, I got him.
You're so mean.
It's just a Gem Razor. It's just a Gem Razor. Pass.
Okay. I'm going to untap. Draw my card for turn. I'll play Miko Koro,
Example,
Center
I
of the
would've felt
Sea.
bad if I attacked David or John, because they both obliterated each other somewhat.
Yeah, it's pretty anemic over here.
I mean, that's fair.
Yeah, John looks like he's really behind.
I'm real behind. You did set me back a number. I'd have so much mana right now.
I know. Me too.
Well, here's the thing.
I know
if I
you
attacked
would.
John, he could have multiple blocked with Gerard and then sacked it and got the creatures back.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to pay 3 to put the Sanctuary Blade on Akiri
Wait a second.
and
Oh
choose
no,
black.
I'm slow.
So she has protection from black. And
Wait a
Yeah.
second. It says tapped artifact. How did you exile? I just realized that. You can't exile Jet
It was-
Medallion then.
it was
There's no way it would tap. I
oh,
just now read it.
okay. My B.
Well, I don't know how that.
Yeah, I don't know how either. You can put it back out if you want to. It's, you know,
Dang it.
I don't-
I would have played more.
yeah. I'm sorry about that.
No, you're good. Also, plus your thing up. I was about to say.
I'm going to, and this is funny
That's
because I'm
so
going to plus
weird.
2 her, and I'm going to discard a Faithless Looting to draw a card.
Nice.
I just didn't want to cast Faithless Looting.
Are we good, Tim?
What, Trenton?
Are we good?
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
I'm going to pay. I'll pay 2 to cast a Black Blade Reforged and draw a card from Stram.
I mean, as long as you don't swing another 16-16 at me, or anything bigger than that.
You're talking about Gem Razor? Look at. I mean, come on. Look at
Wow.
that. He has to attack.
It's straight out of it.
Wait, is he
Why
throwing
would
dice?
you attack me?
I thought he was rolling dice.
Alright, I'm going to. Let's see.
Straight out of the combat.
So if I go to combat, I believe protection from black means that you can't block it with your black creatures, David. Am I
Yes.
correct? I
Yes.
attack you.
It has protection from black.
Yes, because it has a Sanctuary Blade on it.
Oh, okay. I will pay 1. I'll do Altar's Reap to sack his vampire and draw 2 cards. And I will take however much I'm supposed to be taking.
It's 5 commander damage. And then there's a trigger on that, so I'll draw a card. Okay,
Oop, that didn't go there.
Tamsin, your turn. I think this deck is good. It's just that it needs flying. I just put like cobbled wings in it, and it probably would be
Still
good.
cut through.
No, just get like the swords with protection from.
Those are expensive, dude. They're like $50 each.
No, some of them got cheap with double masters.
I gotta look then.
Zaw.
Oh, wait, which Lazov?
The one that you have that's currently not on the field, but kind of
Okay, I
is.
don't have Lazov. I've got a dirge bat. So.
Yeah, I was about to say. That's funny.
It's funny the bat is looking at the vampire deck like, really, bro?
It's sad how much there aren't bats for vampires. There's like 2 bat vampire cards,
Okay, I'm gonna swing
and they're bad.
a 2, 3.
You better be swinging at John.
Yes, 3 at John.
So how much do I take? 3, and I mill how much?
You mill 3. Let me know if you're a creature.
Let me know what you mill.
It was on the bottom.
Yeah, there's 1 creature.
Is that a Swiftblade Vindicator?
2 creatures, a Relic Seeker and a Swiftblade Vindicator.
Swiftblade Vindicator. Woo!
What does that do?
What are the keywords on that baby?
Double Strike, Vigilance, and Trample.
Oh, Jesus.
It's a 1/1.
Bingo, Tamsin.
It's not a 1/1. Theoretically, it should be a 1/1, but it's not.
It is not.
Yeah, I know. With a Black Blade
flying-
Reforged on it, it's pretty
It's a
good.
flying, freaking out bat.
3/3 though. Right now.
It's a monk bat.
Mutated.
Sure.
Oh wait, that's
Rogue is
all
not
other
mine.
creatures. No.
And I'm going to choose Rogue. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We'll
Nice.
draw 7 cards.
Nice.
Wait. Sorry. 6.
I hate it. It says all other creatures. Ugh, I hate it.
Give me a second to figure out what I have in my hand. Okay, 1 for a soul ring. And then I'm gonna go to end step out of this card.
Oh my god. A land. Oh. Alright. Going to pay 6 and exile Shram. And then I'm going to swing a 3/3 at Nahiri.
Okay, she dies.
And then I will pass.
I need to use this, so I'm gonna. David, I'm gonna give you a spirit.
Duke. Where did it go? There it is.
In the black. Hampton, is that a soul ring?
Yes.
No, it's not.
It's a land.
It's a land.
Destroy.
It's a land. Is it any land card or basic land?
Basic land.
That card would be like 1 cent if it was any land.
Alright.
Can you imagine?
It's tapped, right? Or untapped? Tapped.
No. Untapped. I will draw for turn.
Oh, well, in response, can I tap the soul ring and float the mana?
What is the card equipped to your creature right now, John?
It's Sanctuary Blade. It gives it +2/+0 and protection from a color that you choose when you attach it to the creature. So I chose black.
Hey, Trent, don't move. Don't change phases. I tapped the soul ring and floated the mana before you destroyed it.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so it's still your turn. Or still David's turn. That.
Oh, you did that on his end step?
Yeah.
Yeah, do what you need to do.
I got nothing. I thought I had a flash in my hand, but I don't.
Okay, alright, back to my turn. I will do a green and a blue, and Seems useless, but I'm gonna mutate Parcel Beast onto Dirge Bat. I'm gonna get back Assassin's Trophy. I will draw a card. Creatures, I get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Get +5/+5. And then you get to destroy a creature. Tamsin, destroy the spirit. Actually, do you have a flyer, Tamsin?
No.
Is that Zulu Port Cutthroat?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, let's destroy that instead. Keep the spirit. Keep the spirit.
You'll lose one.
You know,
The
just
Anowon
like-
only combat damage? Yeah, it is okay. Is that Big Game Hunter a rogue? That one?
Yeah.
Okay. That's what I was thinking.
Right. We'll go ahead and I will tap this for Ruberg.
I could be wrong though.
+2
Yeah, I
less.
don't know.
I'll cast Tulane.
No.
I'll cast. I'll cast or play a swamp.
You know what? Tulane would be a really good commander for my investigate deck.
Tulane is a good commander for those
Makes sense.
colors. Like,
All that's in my graveyard lands. I hate that.
he's
Does
my
it return
Snow
permanent or does
Covenant's
it return
commander.
creature?
Return to
Return
target.
target. Ah, it's okay. It's
I
still.
mean, the thing that's good about Tulane is you play like a Land of War Elves and draw a card and put a land into play. You just fill it with 1-drop creatures that tap for mana, and then Craterhoof.
Oh, you know what? I'm gonna have Lazak. Is it other creatures? In an opponent's graveyard. Damn it.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Trust me. Yeah. All right.
John, what did you put in your graveyard when I had you mill?
Relic Seeker, Mind Stone, and a Swiftblade Vindicator.
Oh, there's Swiftblade Vindicator. Lazak is now Swiftblade Vindicator.
All right. Chainer will go at John.
How much damage from Chainer?
Actually, I probably need to do both.
It's +1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so it's +5.
So it's an 8/7.
I'll block it with Gerard.
Dirge Bat will also go at you, John.
How much is Dirge Bat?
It is a 3/3.
So it's
With,
6 damage.
Oh yeah,
Right, because it's double strike.
with Swiftblade Vindicator. Yeah, so was that 6 and 8?
Yeah, I blocked the 8
Okay, you
with Gerard.
Rod, okay. And I will pass a turn.
All right.
Do you still have a keyword deck, Trenton?
No. That was not too good.
It worked really well, but it was just like weird. I think I don't like that because you can only do one thing in that deck.
All right.
Well, I
I'm
think
drawing a card.
Some of the cards from the new commander or one of those newer commander decks probably will make it better. So
Are you talking about Audric?
no, my Rayami, I think is what it was called.
Oh, yeah.
I passed, John.
I know. I untapped and drew my card. I'm thinking about what I'm going to do this turn. I'm going to play Spine Rock Null.
Ooh, these arts look so
And
good.
Don't forget Rainbow top 4.
oh yeah.
You got-
I always think it's something from your hand.
No, you look at the top 4 and then have something underneath Spine
Yeah.
Rock, and you put the rest on the bottom of the order.
I didn't really get anything amazing, but I'll do that. And sadly, I can only do one of the things I want to do this turn. I'd like to be able to do everything this turn. If I had my mana, I would be able to.
We did warn you.
I'm going to pay 5 for single combat. Each player chooses a creature or planeswalker they control, then sacrifices the rest. Players can't cast creature or planeswalker spells until the end of your next turn.
I'm gonna choose Zav.
We can't cast Planeswalker or what?
Can't cast creature spells. Creature or planeswalker spells until the end of your next turn.
I'm gonna get rid
So
of
the end of my
Dark
next turn.
Imposter.
Oh, I choose Akiri, obviously.
You get your Sword of the Animus back.
Yeah, give it.
I can't go any further than this because I'm attached
There we go.
to a tower.
Alright.
I was about to say, Trent, honestly, I would think it's the big boy you're keeping. The
So what
stack.
all went into graveyards?
Dark Imposter.
I didn't add anything.
He's still working.
I really think I need to keep this one. But yeah, that's card draw.
What do I get?
Chainer, Tulane, Animar, Pouncing Short Shark, and Gem Razor.
I don't know when to need those two. Which one would you pick? Chainer?
They're all pretty good. I mean, Chainer lets you discard a card and you may cast a creature card from your graveyard this turn. You can activate it only once each turn. Whenever a non-token creature enters the battlefield under your control, if you didn't cast it from your hand, it gains haste. That one's pretty versatile. Tulane, of course, just card draw, pretty good. Animar,
also
protection from white and black. Whenever you cast a creature spell, it gets a +1/+1 counter on it. Creatures cost 1 colorless less for each. +1/+1. Okay, yeah, that's probably it.
I also cast Giant Killer. It's a dude. And what color is your commander?
You can't cast Giant Killer.
Yeah, I can. Oh wait, maybe I can't.
Yeah.
You
No,
can't cast
players.
anything.
Okay, players. Got it.
This is a Sorin deck.
No, I thought
I'm
it
the
was
Sorin
other
rule
players.
keeper. Just kidding.
It's
How
fine.
would you cast? I thought you.
We just
I
covered
thought it
that.
died.
No. He
You
put it in the
bounced it to
hand,
my
and then
hand.
I used the sorcery.
Then I sorcery used it. Yeah.
Or
Oh, okay, yeah. That
he
right,
made it go on an adventure. Is that what you
It's
say?
adventuring currently.
Okay. It tries to come back and says, "Nah, we doing duels here."
We're dueling. We dueling. Speaking of dueling, Trent, what colors are your commander or that creature? Is it black?
It's just black. Oh.
I mean, you have the
yeah.
highest HP, right?
Looks that way.
Let me ask you this: it has flying, doesn't it?
Yes.
Can you, with a creature that has protection from black, can you block a black creature and it takes no damage? Is that how that works?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Because the creature isn't allowed to interact with yours at all. The only thing that matters is trample in that sense.
Yeah. Okay. I'm just wondering. David, you take 5 commander damage from Akiri.
I will block with a spirit.
Go ahead. I draw a
I
card.
did. You're funny. Look at that. He just assumed.
Yeah. Well, I was looking at a card that I thought was black. Alright,
Just
passing it.
assumed.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Please to forgive.
Draw. Land for turn. Alright. You can't cast creature spells.
Or planeswalkers.
What planeswalker spells?
Because I know I'm about to draw a planeswalker. I can feel it.
3
I hope you are.
for Dimir Keeper. 2 Blackblade Reforged.
Oh.
Nice. What the fudge? You're like, I'm playing other people's decks as well as mine. You played Lazav. You have currently on the field. You have 2 of other people's cards.
How did we get 2 Blackblade Reforges? I thought that I had the only one.
What? No, this one came with one.
Oh,
Oh wow.
I haven't
Dang,
you
edited
haven't
really?
edited the deck,
Wow.
yeah.
That's crazy.
so it's still legendary. Okay, so I only paid 3 to equip it. Because it's still legendary.
Yeah, it's still technically Lazov. It's just whatever the other card is with
Yeah.
the abilities of Lazov.
Oof, that's bad. She's got a lot of lands, you guys. It has double strike.
I'm open.
1, 2,
Wait, how does she
3.
have double strike?
It's a Swift, whatever yours is.
Swiftblade Vindicator.
No, it's an Animar.
Animal.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh. Thank God.
Still a big animal.
God, that'd be terrible.
5, 6, 7, 8,
I don't know why you're saying thank God. She has protection from each one of our decks.
13.
Yes.
Sure, whatever. I think that, though, if it was the Swiftblade Vindicator, she'd have lethal for you and me, David.
Oh yeah.
Or close to it. I don't know how
I
many
think
lands
for
she
anybody
has.
she would have lethal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, she'd have lethal. Anybody.
It's 13 total. It's a 14. His Animar's a 1/1.
Yeah. Oh no, I was talking about if you had Vindicator, it'd be lethal.
If you had Vindicator, it would be like, it would kill people.
If you get unblockable, and I'm sure that deck has no way of making unblockable.
I'm gonna swing at Trent because he has the most life. And to get back to the 16 he did, so 14 Trent.
Tamsin, what has been the card I've been getting out of my
It's
hand?
not a rogue. It's an elemental.
No, I'm not Tamsin. A green and a black. Assassin's Trophy,
Can't.
The sword.
Can't. Oh, the sword. Okay.
Yes.
That's funny. Your sword has now become land. Swords to plowshares! Oh my gosh!
Hold on. I have a response.
Dang it. It was too flavorful.
No, wait.
Tapping 5 out? I was like, whoa, you about to investigate 3 times and counter this spell?
No. I changed my mind. It's dead.
Okay. Alright, I take 1.
Yeah.
That seems a lot better. Get your land, get your basic land. I hope that felt real nice.
Look what's on the bottom, Trent.
What I can't see. You're
Oh,
you're saying I need to kill you? I need to
Word
kill you?
passage.
Alright.
Feed us.
It doesn't come out.
Miracles.
Alright, let's go to my turn, you guys.
Okey-doke. I will play a plains. And then I will pay 2 for Rakdos Unit and pass.
Girl. I will play an exotic orchard. And I will pass.
Okay, then.
Oh, but Trent, that was open. Why didn't you swing at me?
On tap.
Because I need to keep my creature unlocked for the card I have.
Draw a card. Let's see, I'm gonna play a mountain as my land for turn. Man, there's so many different options in my hand here. I'm gonna equip
This
the
would be great.
Black Blade Reforged to Akiri. David, I think you're at 13 commander damage.
Well, I'm at 13.
Because I've
I
hit
only
you
got
for...
hit once. I blocked the other time.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah, I'm at 5.
Okay. Good. That's why I checked. Because I remember attacking you 3 times.
Yeah. Had to take it once.
Yeah. I don't know what I want to put out here. I think I'll cast I can't cast that. That makes it easier to decide what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna cast.
Well, I think you can cast creatures now. I think it was until your next
No,
turn.
so the
No.
end of my next
So
turn.
the end of this next turn.
Yeah, so the end of this turn, then you can cast creatures. So I'll cast a Dragon Throne of Tarkir, and then
Interesting.
I will attack David.
Hey, Trenton. Thank you. I'll block.
He didn't. I didn't see anything. Did you have a
Oh, my bad.
token?
Oh, I tap
Get a
up
spirit.
to
Oh,
get a
okay.
spirit.
I block.
I get my draw trigger.
Yes. I mean, you get it
And-
anyway.
Yeah. 1, 2.
I'm not even gonna lie. If he would have swung at me, there's nothing I could have done. But I was like, if he
I
swings at
wasn't.
David,
I wasn't gonna swing at you.
You'd be able
I'm,
to. Oh, no, you wouldn't.
I'm still mad
No,
at
I
David.
wouldn't.
I'm gonna pass the turn.
I mean, that's
I feel like
completely fine.
no matter what Tamsin does, I can do something with. I just couldn't do anything with that protection.
I don't even really remember why anymore. I just know David
I
did
destroyed your
things.
3 land bases.
David bad, Trenton good. Yeah, that's really what did it. You destroyed 3 of my mana sources.
Okay. Silver Blade.
It begins.
Oh no, I forgot she has Animar. She's going to pass every creature.
It is Blackguard.
The hell is that?
It is Blackguard.
Each other creature comes in additional. Whenever a creature you control with one kind deals, that player discards a card. Discards a card.
So it's gonna be 2, 4 from Marsh Splitter.
Whoever comes in for 2. Nice. Also weird. Her sack ability is very weird. Why doesn't it get... Okay, it's weird.
Okay. I put my commander in. Okay. There we go. I was like, I've never seen that. Okay. I'm gonna swing 4 at Trenton.
Alright, can't do anything.
You have to discard Trenton. The hell is that?
Oh wait,
Wrath of God.
before blocks are declared, I'm wondering if this will work. 3, 4, 5, 4, 5, 6. First final embrace. Cast only during combat. Untap target creature you don't control. Gain control of it. It gains haste until end of turn. So can I just take his Dirge Bat?
So, yes,
Yeah.
And
but
attack it?
you did it incorrectly, so now it won't do anything.
You've got hexproof.
Oh, it
So,
does.
yeah.
And it's
So you
fine.
want to do that as soon as you go into your combat phase,
Okay,
not after your tag. But
Okay.
yeah, it has hexproof.
cool. I won't do that to his Dirge Bat.
Doesn't that like sacks too, doesn't it, or something?
So it does attack it and then the next step.
It's a spot. What is it called again?
Final embrace. Here.
I can't say it one more time.
Final embrace. Here, I'll
I got it. I got it.
next breath will do it. Okay, so you took 4.
Yep.
And then Did you discard a card?
Yes, Wrath of God.
Well, in that case, I will just go ahead and should have cast Anowon then. Well, I'll cast Anowon.
It costs 3 to cast Anowon.
What?
You have Animar, remember?
Well, you still have to pay commander tax.
Yeah. Oh, you do? It doesn't reduce it?
No.
Oh, I didn't know that.
This is the 2 that's on the card.
Okay, so you only pay 4 then.
I put 5.
I'm confused. Okay. She's only died once, and so you reduce it by 2 with Animar, but then you pay commander tax, which is 2.
No, it's
It's 4. So I think you're only paying 4 mana if you have to pay commander tax.
I have to pay commander. Oh, here, let me tap.
That's
this
so
one.
weird. So that one, I gotta look at that one vampire.
Because the order in which that the discounts and additional costs are applied, commander tax is applied after cost discounts.
Yeah, after cost reduction.
Let me see if I can find who I'm thinking of.
I'm sure we've all played that wrong over the years. Because
I didn't realize
shit gets exciting.
With trample, geode golem or something.
And we were also doing the commander death triggers wrong for a long time. Some of us were.
Yeah. Okay, well, I'll pass my turn, and on David's upkeep, I will pay 3 for Notion Thief. One of them has to be a black one.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, so Licia, like Licia, Sanguine Tribune. Are you able to still cast her for 3, regardless of commander tax? I'm kind of confused.
No.
That's so weird.
Because commander tax is an additional cost.
That's so weird, but she was put in a commander deck. I assumed it was for that reason. Because it cost 1 less to cast for each. That's, I don't know. Okay.
I assume it's to get to the 5 down to 0.
To determine Licia's ability checks. I'll have to look at it. Okay. I will pay 3 for Sorin Solemn Visitor. I will pay 3 for Falconwrath Noble. I will get a Vampire. And then I will cycle on Rakdos Signet to cast Boros Signet. Oh, I did that wrong. Yeah, it's all my mana's tap. I will neg 2 Sorin, sure. To get a 2/2 $5 token. And pass.
I'm just gonna pay 1 for Parcel Beast's ability to tap it, look at the top card in my library. If it's a land card, I may put it onto the battlefield. If I don't, I may put it in my hand. So, Mana Confluence. Untap.
That's so weird, but good.
Draw. Yeah, we'll do this. 1, 2, 3. I will mutate. Migratory Great Horn. On top of that, whenever it mutates, I may return an instant or sorcery. I get Assassin's Trophy back. Whenever it mutates, I'll draw a card.
No, I draw the card.
What? Oh, Notion Thief? Nice.
Actually, here's what I'm gonna do, because I need this. When I get Assassin's Trophy back, Assassin's Trophy, a Notion Thief. And I'll draw that card, because I need it. This is irrelevant. I will destroy a creature.
That's funny, you didn't even have to use.
I guess this is green now. I can target Animar. Animar, right?
Yes.
Right, yeah. I'll destroy Animar.
As long as the card becomes whatever's on top, then yeah.
Yes.
No, wait. You can't target Animar. Sorry. It's because he is always hexproof. Lazov forever is hexproof with as a
Oh,
con.
Oh yeah, and he was hexproof.
Sorry, I don't know how I didn't catch that until just now.
All right.
I forgot.
Let's do your commander, Anson. Yes. And I'll get a basic. Basic. And Anowon is big too. Yeah, he goes. I will pass.
Okay. I will untap and draw a card. Play a Zephyrin Void and scry 1. Down on the bottom. I guess I will pay 4 for Neheb, Dreadhorde Champion, and dun.
That sucks. Hexproof and protection. Ugh.
It's funny. Didn't know we were going against Progenitus. God, can you imagine so many million Progenitus as you have Lazov? You just sit there and do. Does he do anything else, or is he just protection from everything?
Whenever you cast a creature spell, put a +1/+1 counter on Animar.
No. I'm
Cost 1
talking
less.
about Progenitus.
Oh, Progenitus? No, I think he just has protection from everything.
How many cards?
Oh, okay. Sorry.
How many cards do we have in hands?
I have 2.
1.
Zero.
Oh, it says Progenitus does say if it was be put into a graveyard from anywhere, reveal it and shuffle it to its owner's library instead.
Oh, so it's like one of those I'll drop it.
Also, how lame that they didn't let you have more than one companion.
Okay. I'm gonna go to combat, and does this count planeswalkers, or just when a trigger on attack? No, whenever you attack a player. So I can't attack Sorin and trigger Akiri because it has to be a player.
Correct.
All your creatures are black, though, right?
Yes.
David. I will attack Sorin anyways.
John, can I? Thank you. I block.
I block protection from black.
I know. I block with the colorless spirit, and then I'll make you lose 1 life.
No,
and gain 1
okay,
life.
no, you lied because I asked you.
I didn't have it.
Black.
He just taps it. I put it onto the battlefield. I block.
Okay.
And then I will gain a life, and you will lose a life, John.
Okay, well that lets me redraw my card, and I lose life.
Yeah. From
He just did the same thing last turn.
Falcon Wrath. Yeah.
No, I thought he had given it to you, and he forgot to put the card out. That's what I thought happened. I didn't realize it was a tap.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Tap 1 mana of any color, and I have to give an opponent a 1/1 spirit.
Okay. So here's what I'm gonna do then. I'm gonna pay 5. I'm gonna cast Incendiary Command. Choose 1. And I will choose 2, sorry. Destroy target non-basic land. Trenton. Your cheater land. And then everyone discards their hand and draws that many cards.
Okay.
So I will discard 5 and draw 5.
Wait, hold on 1 second. How does you just get the mana? You don't get the mana just for discarding, correct?
No,
It's
I don't
only
get-
from him doing it.
Okay.
It'd also be super expensive if it worked that way.
I am gonna pay.
It doesn't give anybody mana. What are you talking about?
I'm trying to think of who I want to cast in my hand.
You will draw less if that matters to you.
I know, yeah. I think I need options at this point.
Man, I wish Ocean Six was out right now.
I don't think you would have done that.
But discard it.
Probably would.
Or you would have forgot and did it.
Where did my spine right
Alright,
now
so-
go? There it is.
Discard and draw, right?
Yep.
That works.
Yeah, discard and then draw however many you discarded.
I need to draw when my big boy mutates. What's this guy? Or something gives me life link.
Trenton, I don't think you need to worry about that right now.
And that's my
Because
turn.
you're like,
Because
She's
what?
like, I'll finish you. But
Because what's in play?
because you have the most life.
Barely. Look at. We're all within what 6 life of each other? 5 life? Or 6?
Ooh.
It's too bad I didn't understand that interaction because I could have sequenced it differently.
Actually, one for Notorious Throng.
don't. Big Oov coming on board right now.
And one for Triton Shorttalker.
You gotta make us all discard.
Yeah, I'm gonna hate it when all mine are discarded.
So there's a blue and the black, and then you pick 4. Anowon.
You did it. Maybe she can mill my mutate thing that I can cast from the graveyard.
Oh my god, Trent, you're about to be so mad at me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna pay 5 for Rise from the Grave, put Enigma out. When it enters the battlefield, each opponent return it to one target. He does that one land that gives spirits goes to your hand. And then for John, it's gonna be, what do you have?
Wait, it has to be. What type of card does it have to be? A land?
Why?
Oh, it's not a land. Ah!
Why are
I
you?
can't put anything on your field, Trenton.
Why are you trying to give him back his shitty spirit land?
No, she was trying to give me something useless. Something like
Oh,
I just do.
that doesn't
Has to be
sound
non-
useless.
John, does Akiri have hexproof?
She has protection from black.
This is a blue card.
Okay.
It goes to your hand.
Is it and from the battlefield? I already put the land. I already destroyed that land. So is this from a graveyard or what?
When Enigma Thief enters the battlefield, for each opponent, return up to one target non-land permanent that player controls to its hand. To his
Oh,
owner's hand. I can't target anything on Trenton's board because it has hexproof.
Well, also his spirit land is in the graveyard already. That's why I thought you were trying to target something in the graveyard.
I'm sorry.
All right,
I wanted to target Trenton's huge stack of things,
that's fine.
but it has hexproof.
I will return my
And
commander.
David, something soaring goes to your hand. Anyway,
Make us meal. Make us meal.
It's like, whoa, that Mamma Jamma came out with 4 counters. No.
I wish. But it's a 6/6 with flying. Ah. All right, Trent. Yours has flying, right?
Yes.
That one just came out. A 2/3 unblockable and
I think it's huge.
8 from Animar.
You said 8?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll take 10.
Wait. This turn. Oh, I cast it too early. Wait. Oh man, I'm so mad. I did not read Notorious Storm first. I should have read it. That's my fault. Okay, do you mill?
I mill 10?
If that's how much damage you take, yes.
Yes. Fine.
Is it a creature?
Yes. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Actually, why is Notorious Thorn on the battlefield?
Because I didn't read it before I cast it.
Okay, well, it's in the graveyard.
What do you mean, why is it in the graveyard?
It's a sorcery.
Oh, you're right.
Wait, does that mean you have 1 less counter on Animar?
Yeah.
Take 1 less? Okay. There.
My bad.
Oh, you're good. I'm surprised I didn't catch it until just now. I was surprised they put that in that deck. I mean, it's a rogue card, but man, it's good. I wonder if it went down in price because of it,
Yeah, I should have read that first.
or maybe up. Yeah, you probably would have won the game there.
Yeah, I should have read that first. I'm so mad at myself now. Pass turn. Oh wait, Trent, did you discard 2 cards?
Only got 1 to discard.
It's only 1 to discard, anyways. Yeah.
Yeah, there's only 1 creature with.
The Tingy. All right.
This deck confuses me a lot. It's so much to keep up with.
How much life are you at, John? You're 27. I'll play Isolated Chapel and we'll come in untapped. Okay. Going to filter 1 for Sorin Solemn Visitor. Wait, I did it incorrectly. Oh, I do. I have to do it that way. That's so annoying. Okay, I have 2 floating because I can't do the math correctly. And then I will tap the rest for Edgar Markov. I will then +1 till next turn. Creature I control get +1/+0 and lifelink.
Ooh.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Okay, I'm swinging 17 at you. 2 of them are flying, 2 of them are on the ground, and they all have 1/1 counters.
I'm gonna pay 1 so I can tap this to look at the top card of my deck. That's a land card.
So yeah, I'm swinging 17 at you, John.
Okay.
7 of it is commander damage if you're taking it.
now, Tampton, he has the most life.
It's true.
That's true.
It doesn't matter. Even if I die, Tamsin could have won the game and killed everybody last turn.
Yeah. Matter.
All right. Also, yeah, because I was doing this. I counted it correctly. Where is it? I'm going to cast Oathsworn Vampire from the graveyard. Oh, I did this completely incorrectly, but whatever. And I will get a 1/1 vampire. Yep.
Technically, I would not have been able to cast that because I thought it was a creature. I only paid 1 for it.
Oh, well, then just put it back in your hand, I guess. No, I mean, that's up to everybody else.
Does everybody follow that?
I don't care.
Because honestly, if you did that, you would win the game. So, if we counted it that way.
Oh, where did Trenton go?
He couldn't take it. He heard that we did take backsies, and
I mean,
his
that
internet
wouldn't be
probably
the
It's been
that
going
probably
out
wouldn't,
quite a
be the
bit.
first take backseat in this game, anyways.
Yeah, I was confused. I didn't.
His internet probably went out.
Shit happens.
I'll pass. It's not really a take backsies if you're not able to do it.
No, I would not have been able to do it.
No, I know. That's what I'm meaning. It doesn't count as a take backsies. But I mean, literally just put it in your hand and you say I don't play it, and you do the same thing. So yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
Trenton, your turn. Hey, Trent. Oh.
No, just wait. David, you got my blood pressure up too high.
I don't know why, but okay.
Because I'm just a salty player. It's not your fault. It's how I am.
I understand all the decisions you've made. So
Yeah, his internet went out. He just dropped out of Discord.
So what do we do?
Just wait. I'll be back in a minute.
Okay, thank you.
Oh, we may have lost his audio though, which means his whole game is probably fucked.
All right, well, I'm gonna look at my phone while we wait.
We'll see.
Oh, I forgot how hot this makes my phone.
If he's not back soon, then we have to quit anyways, because the game, I have work tomorrow. And it's 11:15.
All right, hello.
Hello.
Sure.
Are you?
I don't know what happened.
That's okay. Say something for me, Trent. Well, I can hear you, so I guess the audio track is fine.
Hello. Yep.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yeah. Okay.
Wait, make sure I'm not.
Just get back in.
No, you're still muted on Discord.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Just get back in spell table.
Am I? Let me refresh. Oh,
It is your turn, Trenton. I forgot what David did.
No, I'm here.
No, he's looking
I was just checking my phone while we wait.
Okay. All right.
David, Trent, did you hear what we did? I had I would not have been able to cast Notorious Throng, so I put it back in my hand.
Well, I don't know what that did. Was that thing that bounced the stuff?
So
No.
what it does is you get X rogues equal to the amount of damage dealt to opponents. But if the prowl cost is caged, you get an extra turn.
Yeah.
Oh.
I only paid 1 blue for it.
So
then
let's put it this way.
Enough to pay for it.
If it gets to her turn, we lose.
Yes. Yeah, I got it. Okay. Untap. Draw. There we go. That gets untapped. I'll pay 2 to cycle Migration Path.
Oh.
Let's see. Can I use this? Those just lands. I think I just have to look for a land speeder. Oh, anyone that tapped to draw, please don't be a land. Dream Trawler. Go to my hand.
Actually a pretty decent one. Doesn't help, but it's decent.
Yeah, it doesn't. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Does not. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll cast it at least. That's all I can do. Pass.
Okay, I will untap. So if it gets to Tamsin's turn, she wins, is what I'm hearing.
Essentially, yeah.
I passed her. I'm just kidding.
I mean, it's fair. It is a little late, so I
Yeah,
wouldn't
it's
blame
late.
you.
No, I want to play through
Just
my
play
turn.
Rapid God.
That'd be funny. I did have a Solar Blaze, but I discarded it earlier. I'll play a Plains as my land for turn. I'm going to recast my commander for 3 from my hand. So Akiri comes out, and I need. Let's see, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mana. Let's pay 3, and I'll put the Black Blade Reforged on Neheb, and I'll also pay another 3. I should do it this way. And put this on here and choose black. So then, let's see, Neheb has plus a number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it's got plus 10. And plus 2. So he has plus 12. So he's a 17. 17, 14, I think. Yeah.
Trample, right?
With trample. And then I will swing at David. I almost put all that on Akiri, but I want to use his activated ability because I can discard 4 cards. I can discard any number of cards. Or sorry, his triggered ability. And if I do, I draw that many cards and then add that much mana. So I'll discard 1, 2, 3, 4 cards, and then draw 1, 2, 3, 4 cards, and I will add 4 red mana. So, oh, that's tough. I really can't do everything that I wanted to do. Well,
field wipe would work right now.
Well, I don't have it. Ew, this is good. So I'm gonna use let's see, 3 of that 4 for inspiring statuary, and then I can just dump the rest of my hand, I believe. Non-artifact spells have improvised. Never mind, everything in my hand is an artifact. So we'll just do Talisman of Conviction, I think, is 2. And then it leaves me with 2 floating. And, oh, this taps for 1. So I'll use the 2 floating and tap that for 1 to play a Brass Squire. And that dude will be fun later. But that's it. And now it's Tamsin's turn. Go, Tamsin.
On your end step, I will pay a black and a blue for Soaring Thought Thief.
A lot of flash in there, man.
Sorry for doing that. This is the first time I've played this deck, so I'm really just interested in playing what I can, even though I was not going to do anything to her.
Here's the funny thing. I get to say it without being salty at all. You're playing your commander wrong.
I'm playing it wrong.
You've only swung on one person.
No, I know. I haven't been able to get to a point where I could swing at multiple people because somebody kept destroying my shit. And then I had to field wipe, and so I couldn't get there. I know that you're supposed to swing at everybody, but...
Wait, what is that creature?
Una?
Una. Okay. Nice. Choose target card. Opponent removes top X. X fires and type.
Oh, there was a draw trigger on that too. The thing is, like, even playing it that way, just swinging at one person, David, I still have had like a full hand this entire game. So.
Oh no, I know.
It doesn't matter.
All right. This is about to get really crazy.
Why?
I think we lose.
You have to swing at everybody, just to let you know, Tamsin. Well, I mean, no, you can swing at one person technically, I guess, if you wanted. But everyone would make sense.
Okay. Well,
I'm trying to think actually, because you have a bunch of damage on board.
I'm gonna swing these 2 at Trenton.
See what the torch
2,
says.
10 at Trenton. It's 2, 3, 4.
I have 1 blocker with lifelink.
2, 2, 3,
I'm going to take the 10 now.
5, 8, 11,
I mean, I assume as much she can kill us.
14, 17 at David.
Can I ask one question, Tamsin? That'll make it. Actually, you know what? No, your husband will get mad at you. So never mind. I was gonna say, can you leave John at 9? Take 9 off him, and then I could kill him with my 1.
No, I swing 8 at John. So John takes 8. David takes 17.
I will block one of them, unless they're flying. Are they flying?
No.
Okay, I will block one of them. John, you'll lose 1 life. I'll gain 1 life. So I'll go down to 10.
Which one do you want to block?
Oh wait, I don't take 17. I forgot. Whichever's the biggest. Anowon, your commander. I don't want more commander damage.
It's 3/5.
Okay, so
So everybody has to discard a card or discard their hand, basically.
let's wait. That'd be
Basically,
-3.
or what? We discarded how many cards?
Whenever a creature with a +1/+1 counter on it deals combat damage to a player, that player discards a card. So I hit John with two creatures. I hit Trenton with 2 creatures. I hit David with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 creatures.
Oh, so I only discard 2 cards.
Oh wait, I thought it was only 2 creatures. I'll kill one of the rogues.
Which one?
What are the which one is this? The Ulin Blackguard. Oh, it's flying. It's flying. It's flying. I can't do it. So yeah, I'll just block the same. Never mind.
Okay.
Doesn't do anything.
I will pay 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for Notorious Throng. So let's see.
How much did you take on? 8.
18.
So 18 plus 13. I mean plus 14 because I blocked one. Remember?
Yeah, it's 14.
So.
Also, everybody has to mill that much.
30.
Let's do the mill first. So Trenton mill 10, John mill 8, and
9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
There's all my good mutates.
Wow, I still haven't got a Soren. That's surprising. Well, besides the one, I guess. 18 plus 13, 21, 31. So it'd be 31 rogues you would get that are 2 2s. And then become 3 3s.
because they enter with plus counter on them. And I paid the trial cost, so I get an extra turn after this one.
Yes.
I swing the same at everybody. Plus these.
Hey, wait, Tamsin.
So,
Can you draw a card and see if you have a kill spell to kill one of my creatures?
Tamsin, just kill
David,
us.
stop. Just stop.
Kill us all.
You're all dead.
You're being a cheeser.
Hey, she only swung 13 at me. I could do it.
David, the next time you do anything to me, I'm focusing you for the entire game.
But that's what y'all did.
That's
I
what
was
we
about
did.
to say.
No,
I
here's
did-
the thing. I hate it when people do that. When David's like,
This would have been my hand.
You can be salty. I would play the same way I
Yeah.
did before.
no, I just,
Open Wonder.
I'll let it go.
Trenton. Open into Wonder. Look at that.
I understand why you're mad, but I
X blue.
play the same.
X target creatures can't be blocked this turn until end of turn this creature's game. Whenever this creature deals combat damage to a player, draw a card.
No, it's okay, David. I think I'm just my gut reaction when somebody's like, if you do this, then I'm making you let your life miserable for the rest of the game. Instead of me being like, okay, never mind. Like I'll just be like, do it. You know what I mean? Like just like double down.
That's what I say. I understand. I understand, but I would play the same. That's all I'm saying. I'm not changing my way.
I think a lot of times is that you guys are bluffing when you do that.
Oh.
Or it's like 90% of the
Am I ever
time.
bluffing? Let's be honest.
Yes,
Am I ever bluffing, Don?
I'll say maybe you not, but Trenton and Marcus are full of shit. Usually when they're like, if you do this,
okay.
I might have an answer in my hand. You know, it's like, I don't believe you.
That ain't me. That ain't
That's
me.
not David, apparently.
I get the dancing Trenton. Put the dancing Trenton over me.
Oh, the dancing Trenton.
My gosh.
I need to put a salt shaker in this so that I can just put it over my face when I get to Angries. I get Grumpy Boy. There you go. There's your dancing Trenton.
Alright, do your sign off because I have to ask Trenton a question.
my gosh.
Okay, I'll turn it off. Okay, good night, Twitch. We love you. Bye.